Let's say you ask AI something and the answer comes back sounding like a brochure. Safe, generic, full of bullet points, maybe even emojis, and nothing like how you'd actually say it. So you fix it. Every chat, every time, even inside of project chats. So in the next couple of minutes, I'll show you the setting that fixes it for good and exactly how I fill mine out and create it. I'm using ChatGPT here, but Claude, Gemini, and Grok all have this same setting, and most AIs do. So set it once in whichever one you live in, and every conversation after that improves. So in ChatGPT here, you can do this in chat or work in the desktop app or even on your mobile app. And basically, we're going to use ChatGPT to help create our system custom instructions. So I know I'm kind of in the way, but in the bottom right about here, you'll see a little profile pic logo. And if you click on that, you can then go to settings. And then when you see settings, you can go to personalization and you can tweak some things here. And if you scroll down, there is custom instructions, which are the main system custom instructions that affect all your chats and how ChatGPT always responds going forward. So I have a very specific one. I like to keep mine a bit shorter and right to the point, but you can actually add a lot more in here now. I've just liked this one and it hasn't gone wrong for me yet, so I keep using it. And then if you scroll down a bit more, there's an about you, and then you can see there's more about you. So you can give it even more information and context and what you prefer and like and don't like and all this other stuff. So at the end of this video, whatever response you get, you're going to simply copy that and paste it in the right area. And it'll tell you, it'll say more about you. You hit the copy button and then you paste it in here. And then the custom instructions, you hit the copy button and paste that in there too, and just hit save when you're done. So now I'll show you how I created those using AI to help me. So in the description of this video down below, you'll find a templated version of this prompt right here. So I want to write custom instructions that change how you respond to me from now on. Interview me first, so you can have the AI interview you. And you can do this before any big task or something, so it can get more context from you in case you didn't give it enough and it would be confused. Which happens less and less though, because it learns you over time and it just understands what you mean more and more a lot better, especially as new models come out. I gave it some questions to think about, and then when we're done, write the final custom instructions as 2 separate blocks. So those are text blocks, and then one for what you should know about me and one for how you should respond, and some instructions of how it should write it. Then we began. It gave me a list of questions to select. I went to other, which is where you can actually type out your own response, and I prompted, so what do you do professionally? AI education, content creation, writing, scaling AI lab, all this stuff. Who do you primarily do this work for? And who do you want to serve more of going forward? So I explained who I want to serve more of, help more people, thousands more people use AI better, use it easier, understand it, remove the barrier to entry, improve their skills with it, let it save them time, improve their life overall, and so on. And then I just went back and forth with this interview process. And you might say, this is a hefty prompt. Well, yeah, you can type it, or you could select this microphone here on the bottom in the prompt bar and just speak the responses, which is a great way to send your prompts. So I went through the whole process, and then eventually I got to this question: whose thinking or writing philosophy should I borrow from, and what specifically should I borrow from each person? So I actually did a little cross AI stuff here. I could have done this in ChatGPT because they have a deep research tool, but I went to Gemini and I hit the plus button and I went to deep research. And then I gave it a prompt because Gemini works very well with YouTube. And I told it to do a deep research for Alex Hormozi's mindset, because I agree with a lot of his philosophy and his ideas and practices and little quips and his logic and everything. And in case you don't know who that is, he's like a business guru who gives great, amazing free advice to anyone in business and any entrepreneurs. And it's just this guy, Alex Hormozi, 4.37 million subs on YouTube, and he's everywhere on all social media platforms. And yeah, I just agree with a lot of his stuff. So then it generated that, and I went ahead and hit share and export, and I copied the contents. Then I went back to ChatGPT and I said, Alex Hormozi, I'm going to give you and attach a deep research file. So I pasted that text here and sent it. And then it laid it out, which of those should influence my responses most, and is there any that shouldn't and that I shouldn't adopt? And I said, you can just apply them all. And then it had everything it needed by then, and wrote what ChatGPT should know about me and how ChatGPT should respond. So the more about you and the main system custom instructions. And what's beautiful about text blocks like this is all I have to do is hit copy, and then I can paste them in settings where I showed you at the beginning. So a few minutes of setup that pays you back in every single chat from here on out. And you can do the same for how it writes your emails or hand it a book or a person who's thinking you want in the room with you every time. Then it'll always stick, and your responses and the quality of them will greatly improve. So go and set yours now.